question. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in many hadiths, he has said there is a punishment in the Qabrs for the dead bodies, punishment in the Qabr. But how about people who are not buried in the Qabr? What type of punishment they get, and how do they get it? Where do they get it? Assalamu alaikum.
The brother posed the question that the hadith is there of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that in the Qabr there is azab is there, reward is there, punishment is there. This is known as barzakh. Barzakh means the interim life. After a person dies and before he is resurrected, it's a barzakh, an interim life. So if those who are not buried, what about them? See, when the Prophet said in the Qabr means after a person dies and before he is resurrected. If a person drowns and dies there, yet he's dead. If a person is burnt alive in a fire, or there are various other religions who burn, even in this case, before the person is resurrected, after he's dead, before he's resurrected, if Allah wants to give him punishment, he'll get the punishment. If Allah wants to reward, he will reward him. That doesn't mean that he has to be physically present underground that this thing can take place. That will yet take place. And final recompense will be on the Day of Judgment. Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 185, Allah says, Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. Every soul shall have a taste of death. But the final recompense will be on the Day of Judgment. So when you lead this life is a test for the hereafter, according to Surah Mulk, chapter number 67, verse number 2. But you may get part punishment here, you may not get. You may get part reward here, you may not get. Part maybe in the barzakh, but the final hisab kitab, the final judgment will be when you are resurrected. And that will be the true judgment, and he is Malik Yawmiddin, he is the master of the day of judgment. Hope that answers the question.